With Mouth Choice, I think they have brought a smile on my face.
We're made to smile because when we switch on television, you will find something for yourself.
Digital television has come to life through Mouth Choice, and diversity has come through Mouth Choice.
I'm very proud to be associated with Mouth Choice. It stands for good, it does good, and it makes everyone proud.
It's about telling our story. It's about people understanding that Zambia is much more than the Victoria Falls.
Great programming has come through Mouth Choice. Entertaining programming has come through Mouth Choice. Unification of Africa has come through Mouth Choice. Who can't smile?
We know how to tell our story as Zambians. We look forward to an opportunity to have our stories being told. We're the best storytellers for this Zambian story.
In 1995, Zambia had one TV channel, and Zambians were hungry for new entertainment.
Because I think we were coming from a place where we used to exchange videotapes. I mean, there were times we would have to walk to long distances to other neighborhoods where we would have to exchange, oh, do you have new content? And we'd be exchanging with friends, and that was it.
Then, from a humble house in the suburb of Katongo, MultiChoice burst onto their screens. Edith and Janice were founding subscribers.
And I remember, I think my mom, the day she got it, the analog had an aerial. And she was like, okay, the installers come in tomorrow. And we're like, no ways, we're going to sort this thing out. And we managed to get the signal that night. And we had the aerial in the house. It was so hilarious. Yeah, so we tied it to one of her display cabinets and stuff.
Zambians embraced the new offering.
We would see people buying decoders and look forward to the day when Daddy will go and buy it, you know, so that we can be able to watch international program.
Because I remember with my young sister, like where mom is like, oh, you're supposed to go to bed, you've got school tomorrow. And we actually pricked holes in the blankets, so because we were sleeping in the living room. So we were still watching from underneath the blanket because we had TV, like beautiful content, like 24/7.
It was brilliant, it was good. And apart from news, other entertainment channels as well for the kids. It's like magic.
That time, it was a season where, you know, like Zambian children, like in my generation, we had a lot of outdoor games. Like kids were never in the house. We were always outdoors. But this is a season like any child who had a TV in their home, we were all glued to the TV.
I was 6 when, you know, MultiChoice first came in. Of course, we jumped on it first thing. I was just excited about the cartoons. That's what I was excited about. It was just so great. The Dexters, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. I used to wake up at night just to watch.
I think it was a whole new world for us, for entertainment. And we finally kind of felt like, yeah, we have arrived, you know.
They were a small team of 20 doing big things.
What was interesting is they only had the analog services. We used to get, I remember quite okay, 3 channels. Then there was another package which was giving 5 channels.
It wasn't until 1999 that the DSTV package was born, just in time for the advent of reality TV. Ordinary Zambians had the opportunity to become celebrities overnight. In 2003, the much-awaited Big Brother Africa series was launched.
Big Brother Africa is one of such reality shows which I think will remain appreciated because it brought different cultures and different kind of people together in one house to share where they come from and who takes the crown.
Cherise Makabela made Zambians proud when she won.
I mean, I'm glad I won as a woman. No woman has won it before, and makes me feel proud because in Africa, women are not really looked, you know, up to. They look down on women.
For Cleo Ice Queen, who was a teenager at the time, Cherise was an inspiration.
I remember my dad was such a huge fan, and he was such a huge fan of Cherise. So I was like, one day I'm also gonna go there and, you know, make people smile like the way the show made us smile, and the people and the characters and all of that. So I was like, the moment I turn 21, I'm entering this show.
Cherise put her winnings to good use and set up a park for children in Lusaka.
It has made people pursue their dreams. Immediately she won that Big Brother edition. She opened one which is still running up to now.
Face of Africa was a huge hit, and in 2010 Zambians rejoiced when one of their own was crowned and given the opportunity to own the catwalk.
The winner of Mnet Face of Africa 2010 is Lokundo from Zambia.
Zambians have certainly made their mark. Project Fame saw Lindiwe Alamo put Zambia on the map.
I want to make my country proud again and put Zambia once more on the map. I want to be an icon that is really strong standing.
In 2008, Stand Up Zambia opened many doors for budding comedians from across the country.
I learned to speak at a very tender age. At about 4 years old, I learned how to read, and my uncle was very, very impressed with that. So one time we were walking, I was reading the graffiti on the wall, and I went, independence, and my uncle says, yes, very good, very good, very good. Master Bear, shut up! Stupid! Master bedroom. Oh, okay, all right.
Baban Kosha was the first winner.
And now, after that competition, I think we're talking about comedians going to the 70s, 100s. So the industry was sort of kick-started from that competition.
And so was his career.
It's really changed my life because, well, I'm a 100% comedian. It's made me go places and also realize what potential I had in comedy.
Cleo unleashed her potential when she finally got her chance in the Big Brother house in 2013.
Hey Africa, how you doing? My name is Cleo. I'm representing Zambia. Being part of the Big Brother experience was obviously a dream come true for me. You know, I couldn't wait. I was just glad to be in the house. It was so much fun for me. Like anybody who watched will tell you that I had a lot of fun.
She finished as the runner-up, and it's been the catalyst that's launched her career.
And so it was my time to use that opportunity to get my music out there, seeing as I'm a musician and I also do television presenting and radio presenting. So it's just great to just keep the brand, you know, alive.
Now MultiChoice has new plans to create opportunities for aspirant filmmakers and television producers through the launch of their much-awaited local content channel, Zambezi Magic, on the 1st of July.
Over time, as you know, we have provided international content, right? Good quality content. But now what we are saying is that we are seeing also a need to provide local content. We are seeing a need to give back to our subscribers.
The thought behind this all was to launch a channel that resonates with people from Southern Africa. The storylines didn't resonate with them culturally, so that's where they decided that it's about time we launched a channel.
It's thrown a lifeline to the local industry.
We've never had it before. And so, you know, we've got hundreds and hundreds of filmmakers who will benefit from this.
Fred recently licensed his award-winning series Love Games to MultiChoice. On the set of the newly licensed drama series Fever, the excitement is tangible.
Everybody's talking about Fever, asking and looking forward to when do we get to see it on TV, when is it coming. And for the team, the actors and the actresses, it's a privilege, it's an honor to be a part of this production and just to be the first that, you know, will be on Zambezi Magic.
Film pioneer Becky Ngoma, who stars in Fever as the maid, is thrilled.
Film is treated like a hobby, but it is a career. Yes, and what I want to look forward to is where brands like Zambezi Magic can come up with packages that can create a good livelihood for the Zambian filmmakers, where we can be full-time filmmakers without doing other things, and we can survive from just making film.
Zambia is actually looking forward to seeing this channel go viral, because we do believe that it's going to go viral.
They never imagined that one day they'd feature in the programming. It's surreal.
No flipping ways. No, not at all. It's kind of funny, like really. I'm trying to remember when I was a kid and I'm trying to think like, oh, Becky would do DSTV one day on MultiChoice now. It feels great.
But to think that Zambia will look for that Zambezi channel, and I'm in there. I don't know, it's not yet real, but I'm so grateful.
I have great hopes for, in particular, the Zambezi Magic Channel. Obviously, there are other channels on the MultiChoice offers that I myself even watch as well, but I look forward to its growth with us and providing that platform.
Well, since the launch, we've actually been licensing. We're beginning to commission as of the beginning of January. We're commissioning, there's a call for content and scripts for movies, 12 movies, which we're looking at from the region, not only just from Zambia. But in terms of licensing, I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, we've probably licensed about 4 out of 10 from Zambia.
We look forward to an opportunity to have our stories being told. We're the best storytellers for this Zambian story, for this African story.
But creating celebrities isn't the only way MultiChoice impacts lives in Zambia.
MultiChoice is a very responsible corporate citizen. It has participated in a lot of corporate social responsibilities.
Since their inception, they've supported Kobwata Orphanage in Lusaka.
They've never left us. They've been around through so many things. We are connected 24 hours, 365 days of DSTV, full bouquet. We know, the children even know what it is to have a full bouquet.
We are always happy to see the change that we can make by making our very small contribution to the orphanage.
They come from a different angle. As much as they're able to make enough profit in Zambia, they also look at the need in our society. Like one time they gave us about 50 mattresses. You cannot account for their generosity at all.
We love you! Education's also a priority, so they've set up 39 resource centers at schools.
Every year we donate some decoders to these schools, and we actually send an installer who then sets up everything and teaches the schools how to utilize our decoders.
One of the schools that benefits is Munali Boys Secondary School.
Yeah, so there are channels that are available for use as reference for the teachers, not only in computers, but even in other subjects.
What we've seen in practice is that pupils learn better when they can see rather than just hear. And what we want to do is, through our technology, bring information directly to them by showing them a Mindset Learn, National Geographic, etc., all those big channels that help them to learn better.
And the learners love the initiative.
After class, we want to know more the details about things we just got in the computer lab, then we watch.
We are able to add on to what we are taught in class, and in situations where we are not taught, we are able to study in advance ahead of the teacher.
In that it has gone into partnership with the Means of Education to do certain projects in schools, and it has also gone out of its way to provide television sets where it's possible.
The company's also adopted a children's ward at the local teaching hospital. They painted murals on the walls and provide free DSTV to the mothers and patients.
They watch the Africa movies, they watch the cartoons for the babies and many other Africa magic movies, which has been good for them. At least they have got their minds off the day routines of the hospital.
A lot of stuff got attached to the ward itself, so you find staff going there to see the kids.
They've put a big smile on the mouth of the babies and the mothers in this ward.
Partnerships are key to the MultiChoice success story. Decoders are distributed through branded stores and kiosks run by roadside entrepreneurs, creating jobs for 750 people.
And what we've learned is that a number of the people that we've had on board have been students who are looking to raise money to go back to school. So it's been a great way of giving back to the community by engaging with these young minds. And then what we have also found is that with the agencies, in engaging local agencies, we've been able to help our own people set up their own companies.
And this is empowering the locals, meaning a lot of people are employed now because of the growth of the organization.
The launch of GoTV in 2011 also helped swell subscriber numbers. Today, you see satellite dishes around every corner. The subscriber base has risen from 3,500 to 400,000 over the past 20 years. Much of that success attributed to their strategic shareholding with the national broadcaster.
We have a partnership that has been in force over 15 years now with the ZNBC, and the shareholding between the two parties is 51 to 49%.
Yes, it is a special business relationship. We've come a long way with MultiChoice, and the relationship is such that we've worked together to achieve certain objectives.
This is one of those partnerships that has been described as one of the most successful Triple P partnerships that the government has ever had.
If you compare the relationship between MultiChoice and ZNBC, it's kind of unique because we're in the same industry looking for the same clients, but we exist as partners. And I'm not so sure whether you will find this kind of relationship in many parts of the world.
In my view, I would think that it should be a marriage forever. And if I were a priest, I would declare that no man should put this partnership asunder.
Creating once-in-a-lifetime opportunities for their subscribers is another way they give back. In 2000, Janice and her mother won a trip to meet Oprah Winfrey.
But when she called us to the green room to talk to us and meet us from Africa, so you can imagine how important we felt to be in the presence of this woman.
And in 2014, Zambian teenager Francine Mazala won a continental competition called the Star Awards.
I entered a competition entitled the DSTV Utelsat Star Awards competition. They asked me to write an essay based on how satellites can help Africa develop.
Her reward for winning a trip to Paris and French Guiana for a rocket launch of a new satellite.
I was given an opportunity to visit the rocket launch facilities. It was amazing.
Smiles is their game comes to sport, and here in soccer mad Zambia, SUPERSPORT has created a buzz both on and off the field.
As a football player, you get motivated when there is cameras, when the game is being televised. That it's a first motivation. When there is also a crowd, when there is people to come and watch, it's also part of motivation.
Chris Katongo was captain of the national squad that trounced rivals Ivory Coast to clinch the Africa Cup of Nations in Gabon in 2012. It was an emotional event, given that the entire national squad had died on a fated flight from Gabon almost a decade before.
When we went there, and when we know that the tournament was there, it was a little bit emotional when we were flying. But as soon as we touched down there, I think the emotion maybe turned out into, a little bit of action now, mostly in the pitch. Like this is the payback time. And it was also too emotional to visit to the place where the crash, happened.
There was some spiritual, some emotional feeling about the tournament going there. We also thought something special and different about this AFCON. SuperSport was on hand to give all this coverage to this, the small screen. So the action from the beginning to the very end.
And what a joyous end when the Zambian side claimed victory.
It changed the history of Zambian football, I can tell you, because I went outside and listened to the crowds out there. I don't know how to describe the screaming, the excitement out there. It was so good.
Since that jubilant day, local soccer leagues have been inspired to go the distance, and SuperSport's been there to support them every step of the way.
The good thing is that with all this comes some publicity for our local players as well. They have gone from only being noticed on our local TV programs to being viewed through the continent. So we're able to broadcast live almost all the matches that are playing, and that gives the local football players an opportunity to be noticed by people from even FIFA if you like.
The net effect has been that the local game has even risen in standard. You've got Zambians trooping to stadia because of the excitement that hits their screens and they want to be part of the action. It all goes back to, Maurice's presence in this country.
The next step is to have Zambians filming their own matches, which is what prompted the GIF training program.
We've got 4 disciplines that we're training mainly, which is camera operators, audio operators, replay EBS operators, and vision control operators, which control the cameras. Parallel to that, we're running a separate training course for graphics operators and floor managers.
It's opened doors for young men and women hungry to hone their skills.
It's also amazing because I knew there are so many people who are out there who are talented and who could have gotten a place. But I was blessed enough to be there.
It's a big thing because we are in charge of quality control. We have to give our viewers the best pictures. And for me, that's the best thing because I know when people are watching there, they are seeing my work.
We made an offer to ZNBC while we're doing the training. We thought it would be right to offer them the opportunity to send some of their people in so we could upskill them, which they've accepted with open arms. And so, yes, a number of our trainees are actual ZNBC employees.
So from the sport point of view, you find that we see MultiChoice being very proactive in helping us to produce content in a digital format.
They were very kind. They've been very kind enough to share their experience. And so what we're having is acquired experience from the brothers and sisters, from SUPERSPORT.
Just another way they're shaping the entertainment landscape.
I'm better, and I'm so grateful for this program and for the trainers that have sacrificed their time, invested in us, and not just training us, but also sharing their lives with us. That way, shaping how we ought to handle ourselves in this industry. So it's been a blessing.
It's the most rewarding thing on earth doing this. We get paid off by watching them work and watching them grow. They are hungry to learn.
From a suburban house to state-of-the-art new multi-choice offices, there are exciting plans for everyone with a decoder as they journey together into the future.
I think multi-choice is very much a part of the fabric of society, Zambian society now. It's I think in a lot of homes from various social demographics, you will find some sort of bouquet.
It's been a brand that has grown itself over the years. It's evolved, which is important, and that's why it's remained relevant in people's lives.
We are a trusted company. We have been here for over 20 years, and we are here for the long haul.
Sincerely speaking, I'm very proud to be associated with MultiChoice. It stands for good, it does good, and it makes everyone proud.
There's a Zambian proverb that says, on your own you can go fast, but together you can go far. As MultiChoice celebrates its 20-year anniversary, it's a proverb that resonates with the people.
It's a whole big world of opportunities and dreams come alive. It's just a huge thank you to MultiChoice for 20 years. That's huge. It's a milestone.
Thank you, MultiChoice, for changing some people's lives. Keep on working hard.
I think they have brought a smile on my face because digital television has come to life through MultiChoice.
Just keep on doing it, keep on keeping on and keep on bringing entertainment to the houses.
Congratulations, you have finally managed not to just be a client that gives us content, but to make us be part of your brand.
Thank you. Thank you for the job well done. Thank you for being part of our lives and part of our history.
MultiChoice, keep it up, extend your arm even longer than you already have, because I think Zambians are loving it.
Thank you for making people's dreams come true. I would say keep going, because what you've done to this lady here, you will do to so many on the African continent, and Africa is waiting for you.